Good morning. Today is the feast of St. Timothy and some other guy. St. Titus, whoever he is. But St. Timothy, in a particular way, is the one of St. Paul's greatest companions, who St. Paul ordained and commissioned and sent out to proclaim the gospel. And he, in his letter here, he says it's his job to stir into flame the gift that God has given through the imposition of his hands, not with a spirit of cowardice, but rather of power, love, and self-control. And so the mission of St. Timothy was indeed that, to proclaim the gospel in a bold way, to assist St. Paul in his mission in proclaiming the gospel, so that all people may recognize the loving mercy of God, all people may recognize the will of God in their lives, and they may desire to serve him. The gospel passage, Jesus sends the disciples out. He sends those who follow him. Disciple is from the Latin word discipuli, which means student, right? So the students of Jesus, the ones who studied him, the ones who learned from him, the ones who then, after learning, go out into the world to proclaim peace and to proclaim the gospel. And so we recognize that each and every one of us are called, just as St. Timothy was, just as St. Paul was, who had his marvelous conversion that we were called yesterday. We are called to go out into the world and to proclaim the gospel in a bold way, without cowardice, but with self-control, with the power of love. And so in our own lives, let us reflect, how do we live and proclaim the gospel each and every day? What are the opportunities that we have to be able to proclaim the gospel? We have opportunities that we simply just kind of ignore, that we conveniently say that's not really an opportunity? Or do we really truly enter into our baptismal dignity, the promises that were made at our baptism, to live and to proclaim the gospel? So on this feast day of Saints Timothy and Titus, let us ask that we may always be able to, with the power of the Holy Spirit, boldly proclaim the gospel without cowardice, but with love and with self-control.